We are only 3 shows away from our Night of Champions PLE. Welcome back to WWE 2K23 Universe Mode, as it's our second to last SmackDown before our first PLE of the Universe Mode. I cannot wait for it, and we have a couple more matches to confirm this week, possibly next week as well, but I think SmackDown might all be done on this episode. We're going to start off with Ricochet and Logan Paul teaming up against Carmelo Hayes and LA Knight. These 4 men were involved in a 6-man tag team match last week, and it ended with Ricochet hitting Carmelo Hayes over the head with the steel chair to end in disqualification. So we got a little bit of an alliance forming between these 4, between each 2, I should say. Indy Hartwell takes on Io Sky. Hartwell and Candice LeRae beat Io Sky and Asuka last week. We have a 6-man tag Imperium versus the Brutes, as Sheamus beat Gunther, even with the help of Imperium. Sheamus beat Gunther, and he's in the main event for SmackDown at Night of Champions. So Imperium look to get their revenge. Kevin Owens takes on Rey Mysterio, and Becky Lynch takes on Dakota Kai. And for our main event, of course, well, actually, before we get into our main event, I want to announce the SmackDown Women's Championship will be Bayley versus Becky Lynch in about a week and a half at that PLE. And our main event, AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. The winner, of course, getting in to the triple threat alongside Sheamus and Cody Rhodes for that SmackDown Championship. So got an exciting one. I think we should figure out all our matches on the SmackDown side of things after tonight, as we'll find out who is going to be the last competitor in the triple threat. We have our United States Championship match already set, and our tag team title match, well, we'll either find that out tonight or next episode, so stay tuned. But we will have an announcement on that sooner rather than later. And we just found out Becky versus Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Who do you guys will think will win that one? So yeah, going into this match last week, it was 6-man tag, of course. Carmelo Hayes, LA Knight, and Rey Mysterio versus Ricochet, Logan Paul, and Dexter Lumis. And it seems like these two, between LA Knight and Carmelo Hayes, they formed a little bit of an alliance, and so have Logan Paul and Ricochet. So we have some alliances forming here on SmackDown. But they won't be friends, obviously, in about a week and a half's time, as all 4 of these guys will be competing for the same thing. So that alliance will be short-lived, but we'll see how they go after that PLE and see if they're still friends or not. So it depends how that match shakes up, of course, but we definitely have some people separating themselves from the others, as Logan Paul and Ricochet teaming up as a little heel team here. Ricochet took his frustration out on Carmelo Hayes last week, as he just had enough of that 6-man tag match. He had enough of Carmelo Hayes' face and just decided to bash it with a steel chair instead. So we'll see what the fallout goes from there beyond Night of Champions as well, especially if one of these 4 men can win the United States Championship. Then we'll definitely see what happens from there. But Carmelo Hayes started off right away with the springboard clothesline, and then he's going to immediately tag in LA Knight. So LA Knight and Ricochet squaring off, as he goes for a quick cover, but a quick kick out from Ricochet. You see about any 4 of these men winning the United States Championship. All 4, I think, in my mind, would be good champions. Definitely capable of winning it and of sustaining it, as well as LA Knight going to the top rope. Ricochet kips up, though, but it's not going to be enough, as LA Knight drops him with a drop kick. Goes for the cover right away. 1, and another kick out at 1 from Ricochet. Logan Paul was in there, but I think he was confident Ricochet was going to kick out of that one. And Ricochet now on the attack, and LA Knight right back on the attack. Kick to the midsection DDT from LA Knight. And now he tags in Carmelo Hayes, but Ricochet gets a tag to Logan Paul. And Logan Paul with a punch to Carmelo Hayes. And he's going for a springboard. Nope, he'll go back in the ring. Not sure what Logan Paul was thinking there, but now Carmelo Hayes looking to take advantage, and a nice swinging neckbreaker. No, it's early in the match, but Ricochet is out of the ring. These are the times to take advantage in the tag team matches, but Carmelo Hayes wanted to do taunt instead. Backfires. A lot of taunting going on in this universe mode. maybe not the best of times we've seen throughout the weeks. You can really do about that, you know. It's quite funny to see, however. Logan Paul now with the punches of LA Knight, and these two have not been getting along either. Not quite to the same intensity as Carmelo Hayes and Ricochet, but they're definitely not getting along, Logan Paul and LA Knight. Remember, our first week of SmackDown, Ricochet and Carmelo Hayes went one-on-one. It was a simulated match, but it was Ricochet who picked up the win, and it carried over into last week as, like we said, Ricochet just out of nowhere losing the match for his team. I don't think his team really minded. It was just a six-man tag match. They're all in the United States Championship match anyway, but I'm sure they would have liked to pick up the win, pick up some momentum on the other three, get the advantage going into Night of Champions. As LA Knight bringing Ricochet to the corner and looking for a double team with Carmelo Hayes. Let's see how well they're working well as a tag team so far, that's for sure. And it's a nice move over there. And Carmelo Hayes and LA Knight definitely looking good as a tag team. They're tagging each other in. They have each other's backs. Looking good. I would say they look a little bit better than Ricochet and Logan Paul early on, but it's very, very early in the match here. We'll see how this works. We'll see if this becomes a thing for either of these teams. As another neck breaker from Logan Paul. He's loving those neck breakers. He goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Carmelo Hayes kicks out at 2. So already a 2 count for Carmelo Hayes as he's getting wear down. Logan Paul taunting again, and he's going to pay for it. Chop block by Carmelo Hayes, and a quick tag to LA Knight. These two don't mind tagging each other in. They like to work as a team. Ricochet and Logan Paul maybe taking a little bit longer in between tags as Logan Paul goes for cover, but LA Knight was on the ropes. And Logan Paul takes down Carmelo Hayes, gets him out of the ring. When the partner's always down on the outside, that's when you got to be wary of a pin, but it's way too early in this match, I think. And LA Knight, what's he going for here? Oh, nice move by LA Knight. There he's going for a burning hammer there. Looked like he had him up for it, but no, dropped him on his back instead. As a chop from Logan Paul in the corner. And a tag into Ricochet. See if LA Knight can make a tag. Looks a little tired, but no, he'll go and fight Ricochet instead. Kick to the midsection. Oh, BFT! Blunt force trauma. Goes for the cover. Is Logan Paul going to get there in time? 2. But no, he didn't get there in time, but Ricochet kicked out. Wow, what a move from LA Knight. The BFT out of nowhere, really. And Logan Paul really took his sweet time to get there. He didn't get there in time. And he's going for another one? Yes, it's a different variation of that BFT. And I think he's going for it again. Here it is. He's got it. BFT number 2. Can he get the pin? 1, 2. But Logan Paul is in there fast this time. He's in there fast this time. Maybe he underestimated that BFT the first time as he didn't get there in time. But Ricochet just barely kicked out. And he knew he had to come to his partner's rescue there, and he did just that. So, maybe Ricochet and Logan Paul working well as a team after all. And Logan Paul was in there fast, sensed the danger, and helped his partner out. Carmelo Hayes in now, and it's just him and Ricochet. And, oh, nice counter from Ricochet. As Ricochet goes outside the ring, maybe to catch his breath for just a second after taking 2 blunt force traumas. And a nice springboard clothesline from Carmelo Hayes again. And a cover as Ricochet is pretty tired, but Logan Paul gets in the ring and breaks that up right away. So, again, good play there from Logan Paul. He is helping out Ricochet. Ricochet busted open after that punch by Carmelo Hayes. And Carmelo Hayes is lining something up here. What's he going for? And no, it's countered. Countered from Ricochet. Countered from Ricochet. He might have just countered the suplex cutter there. And that definitely would have knocked Ricochet out for the count, but Logan Paul was on the apron and was close to their apron. He probably would have got there in time. But you never know. But Ricochet has been taking some big moves, and he's busted open. He's finally going to get a tag to Logan Paul. He needs to get out of the ring for a while. I'm sure he's tired after that. And a clothesline from Logan Paul. Now he's going after LA Knight, and LA Knight's having none of it. Counters it with a leg drop on top of the ropes. Just a reminder, if you guys have missed the last few episodes or you weren't paying attention, six-pack challenge for the United States Championship between these four, Dexter Lumis and Rey Mysterio, at Night of Champions. Of course, six-pack challenge, if you're unfamiliar with what that is, it's basically an elimination chamber without the chamber and without the pods. Everyone's in the ring at the same time. Just an elimination six-man match. So that should be a lot of fun to watch. LA Knight going to the top. Maybe looking for an elbow drop here. Let's see if he can connect. Oh, nope. He didn't go for that elbow drop. Went for a knee. Ricochet counters. And Ricochet in between the ropes now. I think he's... I don't know what he's doing if he's glitched out. But LA Knight taking advantage of the fact that Ricochet can't really move. And there we go. He gets Ricochet back in the ring for good. Not sure what that was there from Ricochet. That was entertaining, to say the least. LA Knight mixed tag to Carmelo Hayes. And Carmelo's going straight for Logan Paul, knocks him off. Let's see if Carmelo can capitalize now that Logan Paul's on the outside. Carmelo should be bringing Ricochet into the ring, but looks like he's not going to do that. He's going with a beautiful DDT on the apron. Wow, what a move from Carmelo Hayes. Can he get Ricochet back in the ring to capitalize? He gets him back in the ring. Go for the cover. Go for something. Come on, Carmelo Hayes, you're right there. What are you doing? Oh, he's going for the tag on LA Knight. That was the chance to capitalize, although Logan Paul's back to his feet now. And looks like LA Knight may be going for another BFT. Oh, no. He's going for... Oh, nice move from LA Knight. That was the air raid neck breaker, but Logan Paul is back in the ring again. Too late to capitalize. Carmelo Hayes and LA Knight had their chance with Logan Paul outside of the ring. But they just waited too long. I don't know what Carmelo Hayes was doing. Waiting forever to make that tag as LA Knight with another nice move there. And Ricochet is definitely out for the count if LA Knight can hit this BFT. Let's see it. Go for it. There it is. A third one he ate. Ricochet is definitely knocked out, but Logan Paul's right there. And what's he doing? Oh, wow. No, count of two. Logan Paul could have definitely broke that up at the count of one. Looks like he was waiting for a little bit. I thought that might go to three, but no, as Carmelo Hayes finally throws Logan Paul outside of the ring. And now can they finally capitalize? Ricochet with a nice move. So both Carmelo Hayes and LA Knight knocked down on the outside. Both guys with a chance to capitalize. Ricochet has taken 3 BFTs this match, and he's busted open. He can't take much more, surely. Let's see if LA Knight can get a move on with both of the other competitors outside the ring. LA Knight, what's he got cooking? What's this? Nice move. I thought he was going to go right into the pin there. Let's see, he's going up top. Both other competitors still on the outside. He's going for something. It is an elbow drop. What an elbow drop. The cover. 1. Logan Paul's nowhere to be found. 2 and 3. LA Knight and Carmelo Hayes pick up the win, as Logan Paul and Carmelo Hayes were both on the outside, and Ricochet had just taken too much in that match. He was getting beat up for real. LA Knight really took it to town on poor Ricochet. 3 BFTs, and LA Knight and Ricochet pick up the win. All right, let's look at our other matches. Indy Hartwell takes a loss to Io Sky, as Io Sky with a nice win. It is Imperium beating the Brutes, and that means Imperium will take on DIY for the Smackdown Tag Team Championships. These two teams have been feuding, and they'll go at it for the Smackdown Tag titles, as Rey Mysterio picks up a win against Kevin Owens. Good win for him going into that six-pack challenge. Becky Lynch picks up a win against Dakota Kai. So Bayley watching on as Becky Lynch picked up that win. Those two, Becky Lynch and Bayley, will face off for the Women's Smackdown Championship. So here we go. We're going to settle this match here. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura, and that'll be another match settled. So we just announced the Smackdown Tag Team Championship. Earlier today, we announced the Smackdown Women's Championship. We already knew the United States Six-Pack Challenge, and the winner of this match will be in the Smackdown Triple Threat match for the Smackdown title. So all 4 Smackdown matches will be settled after this match is done. We got a couple more to settle on Raw. I think maybe one more. We got the Raw Women's Championship for sure. The Intercontinental Championship will be decided next episode, as it's the second semifinal for the Intercontinental Championship tournament. And of course, the Raw Tag Team is already settled. That's going to be a triple threat tag match. And the Raw title, find out the fourth and final competitor for their fatal four-way that they will have. That will be the main event at Night of Champions. So Shinsuke Nakamura coming to the ring. Big for both of these competitors to get their name into that triple threat match, as Gunther, who was probably the biggest competition next to Cody Rhodes, of course, got upset in a huge way by Sheamus. That's not a knock on Sheamus. That's more of a compliment towards Gunther. And he had both members of Imperium ringside helping him throughout the way, distracting Sheamus multiple times, distracting the referee after a bro kick that definitely saved Gunther. But he just couldn't capitalize. Sheamus was the better wrestler that day. As AJ Styles going for a crossface, he might have watched some film on that Cody Rhodes-Kevin Owens match in week 1. Cody Rhodes went for like 3 crossfaces, ended up dominating Kevin Owens and winning that match. So it looks like AJ Styles did watch a little bit of film, but Shinsuke hopefully can put up a better fight than Kevin Owens. And he looks like it already with all these kicks, as AJ Styles needs to go outside the ring to catch his breath. AJ Styles, a nice neck breaker on the outside. And here we go, back in this ring, as AJ Styles just wants to stay on the outside, I guess. I don't know, maybe still needs to catch his breath, but Shinsuke doesn't want to wait, as a nice carry from AJ Styles onto the outside sidewall. So AJ Styles, let's see if he finally had caught his breath there, and looks a little bit better with the punches to the face of Shinsuke. And now a boot to the face on the ground and a boot to the back of the head. AJ Styles feeling himself early on in this matchup. And another crossface on the outside. Obviously not going to do him any good, but I don't think the goal is for Shinsuke to tap anyway. I think it's to drain that stamina. I'm telling you, AJ Styles has clearly watched the Cody Rhodes film with these crossfaces. Multiple of them early on. That might be the secret to winning. And AJ Styles, now he goes to the outside, but falls right on his ass, as Shinsuke came in at just the right time. And now Shinsuke maybe needs to catch his breath. Now AJ Styles taking his time to get back in the ring there. And Shinsuke meets him with a clothesline. Little cat and mouse game being played between these two, especially by AJ Styles, as he keeps messing around, going outside the ring. Look, and here he goes again, outside the ring, going on the other side of the steps. Just cat and mouse, trying to annoy Shinsuke, trying to get him to do something Shinsuke wouldn't normally do. Smart by AJ Styles, very smart. Shinsuke clearly lost his patience, tried to go to the outside, and AJ Styles took him down. A nice counter by Shinsuke, and he's looking for a suplex on the outside, and he's, nice front suplex there. Whatever that's called. He gets him down. And Shinsuke now throwing AJ Styles into the walls. He's had enough of this little count and mouse game, but AJ Styles still has the upper hand now, as he'll throw Shinsuke back in the ring. Let's see if Styles gets back in the ring now. Yes, he will. Shinsuke back to his feet, and these two going at it in the middle of the ring finally. And a cover from Shinsuke. Should be a quick kick out. One, and it is. Shinsuke's going to do a lot more than that, but maybe just wants to get AJ's shoulders on the mat. I mean, he's just tired of him going outside and getting away from him. So Shinsuke going to do something a little bit different, as he has him up on his shoulders, but he's going to drop him onto the ropes. They love to do that as well in this universe mode. A lot of that. It's a go-to move for a lot of superstars. And here we go again, taunting while the other person gets to get up and get back on the upper hand, as Styles whips Shinsuke into the ropes. And nice drop kick from AJ Styles. As Styles now with the upper hand, and he's going for that ankle of Shinsuke Nakamura, possibly the calf, as he's trying to set up a little damage, maybe for a calf crusher in the future. And a nice move in the corner. AJ Styles will throw Shinsuke down and get back to work, working on Shinsuke Nakamura. Nice move from AJ Styles again. Oh, and busted open now is Shinsuke. He has been taking a lot of shots to the head. A lot of shots to the face, and we might be looking at a phenomenal forearm here. Let's see if AJ can land this. No, Shinsuke gets out of the way last second. Nice counter from Shinsuke Nakamura. Nice awareness, as it looked like he was out for it. But Shinsuke, right at the last minute, just dodged that forearm. This match would have been over if Shinsuke didn't dodge that one. Now Shinsuke on the upper hand, getting all the momentum after that counter, and a nice kick to the back of the head there. As it's all Shinsuke right now, and let's see what he's doing. He's in the corner, might be looking for something. Gonna lift AJ up. What's this? What is this? Kinshasa! And AJ Styles busted open, and Shinsuke might be going 1, 2, and no, kick out. Kick out from AJ Styles. Wow. Shinsuke busted him open with that Kinshasa, but AJ Styles just kicked out. And Styles with a nice counter and an inverted DDT. And a taunt to lose momentum. Shinsuke going to the middle rope now, telling AJ to get up. What is he looking for? It's a counter. He's looking for a forearm of his own, or a punch for his own. Styles counters this one, and looks like he has something in mind as he's bringing Shinsuke to the ropes. And it looks like he's going to drop him on the rope. Another great move that we've seen a bunch in this universe, but it's okay. Well, a couple forearm strikes here. Punches to the face from Shinsuke, Pele kick. And now the momentum back with AJ Styles going for cover. Shinsuke might be out. He's taking a lot of damage too, but he kicks out. Shinsuke kicks out, and I'm a little bit surprised because he has taken a lot of damage. So any move could really end this. It looks like a calf crusher's coming, but right on the rope is that right foot of Shinsuke. Not a good spot for a calf crusher for AJ Styles. He's got to be smarter than that. But Styles is going to the apron. He's looking for a phenomenal forearm. Can he land it this time? Here he goes. And no, Shinsuke moves out of the way again. Shinsuke has had AJ Styles scouted pretty well this match. Both times for the phenomenal forearm. He's moved out of the way at just the right time. And the two run into each other. And AJ Styles now back on the attack with a nice move. Styles wants Shinsuke up. He wants Shinsuke up. What's he planning? Styles clash, maybe? No. German suplex. And Shinsuke rolling outside the ring. Now he needs a breather. Understandably so. This match would definitely have been over, I think, if AJ landed any of those phenomenal... Oh, he's going on the outside, and this time connects. Tried that earlier in the match and fell right on his ass. And this time connects with a nice move to Shinsuke. Shinsuke Nakamura. He is fortunate to have dodged those forearms. This match definitely would have been over, especially if AJ Styles would have landed that second one. Yeah, that's it. The next big move, this might be it. It might not even take a big move to end this match. Both superstars have been through a lot of shots. It's been a very entertaining match. Both men busted open. Has dropped onto the apron is AJ Styles. Both men busted open already. They've taken a lot of damage. The next big move's going to win this thing. In by the count of 6. They're outside for a bit. And a nice forearm, running forearm from AJ Styles is going to go for the cover. This might do it because of the damage. 1, 2, and it's 3. AJ Styles picks up a win, and he's going to Night of Champions. He'll be in the triple threat match for a shot at the Smackdown Championship as he joins Cody Rhodes and Sheamus. As I told you, it might not take a big move to win that match after all that damage. And AJ Styles picks up a win. A great match, but it's AJ Styles who will be joining Cody Rhodes and Sheamus in the triple threat match. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of SmackDown. We only got one more episode of Raw and then one more episode of SmackDown before our first PLE. I can't wait. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like. I'll see you guys in the next episode on Raw. I'm alive.